shuffle. What up, YouTube? Got another fun one today here. The old 9 to 5. Yeah, buddy. So what up, YouTube? Been some time. We had some rearranging of our trucks this year, but basically what happened was our first dump truck, I was trying to tell you in another video, just completely shot out. This is it here. Yeah, it's shot. Got fully rebuilt this thing, the whole thing. Muldoon strands, Garofalo hooked it up with all the parts, rebuild everything. You know, this thing was a beast. It's a 24 valve, but you know, zero rocker. You know, the cab's sitting on the frame. It's just all, you know, it's pretty fucked up. The frame's gonna go soon anyway. Brought it to my welder dude. He was like, don't pay me to fix this. Okay. So this definitely can use some parts off of this truck at some point. You know, it's got a nice set of dually wheels, whatever. But what I did was I ripped out, I don't know, last week I ripped out intercooler, transcooler, and radiator because they're all Mishimoto and they're expensive. So I said, why not use them? So that's what we're doing today. I already ripped those out, so I'm gonna install them on the 95 because it's a 95, but most second gen parts will fit, and I confirmed that these guys over here will fit. So we got this Mishimoto intercooler. Yeah, just got a little dirty from the rain, but she's all clean and washed up. Got all that gunk out of there. Same thing with the radiator. You know, nice piece of equipment here. So transcooler's over there, but yeah, I figured I'd show you a little bit of how to do that. So I don't know, right or wrong way or whatever, but first things I'm doing, air filter out, fan shroud out. I'm gonna take some hoses out, just start to tinker at it. This bumper is different from mine, but I do have to take these 4 bolts off. 1, 2, 3, 4, they're inside there. Disconnect all this, but the bumper has to come out to put the intercooler in. So that's the plan. I don't really know where to hang this here, but see if I get some kind of clean shot. Got these 10 right in there. One there. I forget where the other ones are. But definitely one there and one on the other side. How about that? I didn't do that. Somebody definitely did that. We have a whole filtration system underneath here that we take all purposely. The coolant dumps right here and goes into a drain that goes into a big dry well that we clean out. Just so you know. Not bad. See what I'm looking at here? Nice, plenty of room, plenty of room. See the French drain down there? It's taking all that fluid. Don't you worry. Oh, nice. Dirty. These boots are tiny. Thin. It's a thin ass boot. I tried finding a head mount, but I don't know where it's at. So I'm gonna take these, that one. I gotta disconnect this AC cooler. AC radiator, and take some of these out. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if you can see, but I gotta get those. See that bracket? There's two there, and two on the other side. Not every day you get to see the front of it, so here it is. Doesn't look great or anything, you know, looks all right. This is the new used one. Gotta make sure these line up. You can tell how much bigger this one is, can't you? I mean, you know, this is substantially bigger. Why wouldn't I put it on? See what I'm doing here? Good old heat that bitch up. All right, so that was kind of a pain in the ass, but I got the boots on. We got a smudge here. Little smudge. Yeah, I got the boots on. That was a pain in the butt. I couldn't put those springs on because it wouldn't fit. Whatever. You can give me shit if you want. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that was a pain in the butt. But I got both on. The right side was way easier. Transmission cooler mounted. Lost these guys, but I mean, she ain't going nowhere. That's a little sketch, but I'm not even gonna touch it. So yeah, intercooler's in. Everything seems to be going all right so far. So let's do the next steps here. I'll take you for the little ride. That's what the radiator caught. That is f***ing crazy. Clean again. putting these in. A little bit of lube. All right. Okay. Radiator hoses, upper and lower, all black. Upper should be pretty easy as long as it's the right fucking thing, but doesn't look like it. Gotta love the shuffle. Keep it light. Alright, so it's been some time. Some of the stuff was just a pain in the butt to do with the camera, but the Mishimoto radiator hose wouldn't fit here. Way too long. I don't know, maybe this turbo, I know this is an aftermarket turbo, downpipe, or a little mini downpipe to a shorty downpipe. Basically, I couldn't get the clamps to fit and sit with this radiator hose. This radiator hose blew out on me one day driving maybe last year, but I'm touching this downpipe here, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just have to keep one on hand or something. I mean, there's plenty of room in here. There's so much room to tinker, but I just don't know exactly how this is gonna hold up. It's not kinked at all. It's got plenty of room, so I don't know. I'm filling it up with coolant right now. Gonna, you know, get these cables fitting on here. I honestly forget what this is for. I don't even remember what this is for, but there were them there. Maybe it was for this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm filling it up. I got everything pretty much wrapped up here. I'm gonna keep filling, and then we'll start her up and see if it explodes or not. Taking this is the 4th gallon here. Call me crazy, whatever, using it in all the trucks. Truck's pointed downhill right now a little bit. One, because where my shop is. Two, it's much easier to work on. Mechanic told me a long time ago that when you're trying to, when you dump coolant, putting the coolant in, whatever, you gotta let air bubbles come out. So if you can get all the coolant to the front where the radiator is, it'll go easier. So seems to be no visible leaks. Look at that action. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. I gotta do that truck. That's got almost 80,000 miles on it, same coolant. Even though it says, what does it say, 1 million miles? That's kind of crazy. Let's try starting this baby up. It's loud as hell, but things I want to check for, obviously coolant leaks, the transmission cooler. I gotta make sure that this guy doesn't leak, which is why I haven't put the bumper on yet, because it's so much easier to do it like this. I moved these lines a good bit, but obviously this won't see any fluid for a while. But So far, so good. Alrighty, so all done. I know I missed a good bit of it, but it's all just tedious BS. Air cleaner's back on there, sitting nice. Again, that radiator hose, the lower hose is sitting on the one of these downpipes here, but I think we'll be all right. Everything else is pretty solid, back to normal. I heated it up, and obviously the bumper's back on. I heated up and ran it until it got hot, and it's all good. So thanks for watching. A little bit of upgrade, stealing from one truck to the other truck. You know, nothing crazy, but it's a good bit of money in parts. Now upgraded. All right, now we finished up here. Let's get you some loudness footage here.